Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place, down 4 spots from them. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got McCaw. He's out there with Scott. And it's McCloud in at the 2 spot. We've got Matthews. And it's Hernandez in at the center position. And this new season just underway, Steve, for young teams looking to level up. How much can statement wins over top teams boost their confidence now?
A lot, Kevin. Big wins breed confidence. And confidence in this league is critical.
Pass to McCaw. Here's Forrest. Passes it to McCloud. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Matthews. That one good for 2.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Hernandez. Count it. Good. Here's Forrest. Now the pass to McCloud. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Matthews.
Home team foul. Matthews. First personal foul. First team foul.
Home team on D. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Forrest. 4 on the clock. To the paint. Gibson with the steal.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Pass to Forrest. Here's McCloud. His last outing, he had 8 points. Left side, Scott. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Scott hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Matthews passes to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's McCloud. And the shot goes in. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Outside Matthews. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Matthews. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Matthews. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's McCaw. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Matthews scanning the floor. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Hernandez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your home.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
To the middle, here's McLeod, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Matthews. Poked loose. Here's Forrest. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Hernandez. He has 6. No good that time. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Pass to McLeod. The pass to Forrest. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Bucket is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Matthews left side. Pass to Francis. To the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. A teardrop shot. Oh, that's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Puts the move on. It's tipped. One-on-one fast break. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cloud passes to Knight. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Here's Francis. Oh!
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually. Finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. 2 seconds. In the shot clock and game clock. Here's McLeod. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Six on the shot clock. There's the screen. Passes it to Howard. Here's the three. Tries again. A nice shot by Knight.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter, clock at a time. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
16.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning. Particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And that one, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work. Down low.
We've got Johnson, and it's Knight in at the 4 slot. Pass to Parks. And stolen by Knight. Here's Holland, and it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews. Both teams deciding to change it up. Puts it up off the inbound. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Moran, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
Five on the clock. Gibson passes to Matthews. It's up a 3. And it's McLeod with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The rebound by Gibson. And they're pushing it up. Kicks it to Matthews. Nice. Concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Matthews has got his first bucket of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Holland. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Kicks it out to Gibson. Outside Matthews. Gibson the screen. Out of hand on it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Holland. Hasn't made one yet. McCloud. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And checking out the stats here for McCall. Some last season stats for him. He was around 7 points a game last year. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Well, sometimes even the best hit a little flat spot. It's natural. He'll get on a roll, and I think he'll be fine.
And here's Matthews. The pass to Francis. The kick out to Matthews. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
On Saturday and then on Monday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Both free throws good from Matthews. Draw 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Outside Knight. Pass to Forrest. Gets it to go from beyond the Forrest has got 5.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Gibson the screen. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Matthews, no good. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter. Got underway. McCloud passes to Forrest. Here's McCloud. Passes to Forrest. Here's McCloud, defended by Gibson.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Matthews, and it's Matthews with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
1:49 left in the second quarter. Last tonight. A jump hook. Count that bucket. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Matthews up top. 6 points for him. Here's Francis. Kicks it out to Gibson. .114 left now here in the second, and a missed layup. Being in this game, 45%. Here's Forrest, and he uses the glass on the layup. Forrest has got 7 points in the game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Outside Matthews. The pass to Francis. The kick out to Matthews. Gibson setting the pick for Matthews. The dish to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Two. Second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Matthews. Here's Forrest. 12 points his last outing. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Knight, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by a point. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
When you look at the metrics, they've done a great job offensively, really focused on getting the most out of each possession. The execution has been sharp. I love how they're playing right now.
Hold on just a second. I'm just trying to wrap my head around that, Kenny. You saying when you look at the metrics? Yeah, right. All right, and now let's talk about that point guard duel we've seen so far in the first half.
I love watching these two guys go at it. You can call this a Shaq-size matchup. Both guys leading the way for their teams.
You calling it Shaq size? That's a statement. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. We've got Matthews, and it's Hernandez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Francis. And it's McLeod with the rebound. They've got Scott, and it's McLeod in at the shooting guard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. And now,
and guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by one. Here's McLeod. Three-pointer. Hernandez pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
We've got Matthews, and it's Matthews in at the three spot. Bangs home the trifecta. Matthews has got his second bucket tonight.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
McCaw is out there with Scott, and it's McClaw in at the two-guard spot. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Floats one up, and they'll keep possession. Here's Forrest. He's covered by Matthews. Such a wide open look. McLeod's got 5 points so far.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
We've got Matthews, and it's Gibson in at the power forward position.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And that one misses. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming up the line at the break. Scott is out there with McCaw. And it's Forrest in at the point guard. Here's Scott. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now here the 2K leader. with last season's top rebounding team.
That's a lot.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebound.
Scott hits them both. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. We've got Matthews, and it's Hernandez in at the 5. And Matthews kicks to Gibson. Pass to Francis. Good on the three-point shot. Francis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
They've got Scott, and it's McCall in at small forward. Here's McLeod. Good on the bucket. 8 points for him. And the home team has possession. A 2-point game. We've got Matthews, and it's Gibson in at the 4. Right side Matthews. It's blocked. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Pass to Matthews. Pass to Francis. Back to Matthews. And it's Matthews with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Forrest passes to McCall. Here's Forrest. He has 7. Here's McLeod. Hernandez pulls it in.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Let's take a look here at the stats for Scott. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
And the ball at 42%. There's the drive, and finished off by Scott.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Matthews goes in. Can't connect from short range.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective.
Here's Francis. Sinks the three-pointer. Francis has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Forrest. He's covered by Matthews. There's the pass to Forrest. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize. Every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Outside, Scott from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Scott's got 13.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Oh, okay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
54 seconds left in the third. Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Parks. Now here's Matthews. Tight defense on him. Brown outside. Just 4 to shoot. Another shot and stolen by Knight. And here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First free throw is good.
0. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. 16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Holland, no good. It could go. That shot, no good. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. They're up by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got McCaw, and it's Knight in its center. They get a hand on it. Here's the break. Pushing it up. Pass to McClung. Fires the three. It's good from long range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into... the correct shot.
Vicious to Gibson. McCaw grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Gibson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one. More at the line.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Gibson.
Drawn 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Holland. He's covered by Brown. Launches a three. He can't get that one to fall.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
They set the screen with the drive. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And it goes down 2 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. You can see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thank you, David. There's a screen. Passes it to Hernandez. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's great. TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Gibson against Scott. Pass to McCaw. Over Matthews. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
McCaw taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Now here's Matthews. He kicks it to Gibson. Back to Matthews. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Matthews. Here's Francis. Outside Matthews. Over Forrest. And the shot is long. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's McCaw. From outside, off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Forrest. He's covered by Matthews. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball. In his hands.
There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter.